That's some baby making music right there. Let's see if we can't touch somebody with these new bullets. Let's play around with the rudder a little bit here. That's another thing in props that I need to... Yeah, some of these planes you can get to do some pretty crazy shit if you time your rudder right. Especially when you got somebody behind you. Do some flip reverses and stuff. Make them think you're going one way. I wanna kiss you all over. And over and again. I wanna kiss you all over. You don't want breakfast? Forever. Oh, Happy Gilmore ruined it. Yes, I do want some breakfast. Thank you. No bombers in sight. I guess they're probably not headed for their base, are they? An F-80, that's not what I wanted to turn and see. I need you. God, it feels so slow right now. Especially compared to old Kim just going wherever he wants. We're gonna have to see if we can catch a bomber on the way back, I guess. I can't pick either one of those fights right now. Now, maybe if I can sneak up on the F-8. 200 knots. It's not my bread and butter here. They've just got so much more power. Yeah, fuck that. Screw that. Sorry, teammate. I couldn't help you if I wanted to. He's toast. Now they're coming for me. God, look how much faster they are. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, we're fucked. I had my shot. It was close. Even if I'd have got that, I don't know if it would have helped me much. That's what we do here, guys. We just have fun. No paid actors. I can't take the grind too seriously when we're all hanging out. You can't take the grind too seriously, even if you're not, you know, multitasking and doing other things, because it will. Any game, if you try and get in there and take the grind real seriously, it's going to drive you nuts. That's one of the, you know, when I was playing this game, when I started it, always had music playing. And then when I started streaming, I kind of had to stop playing the music because when you're on the PlayStation 1, it doesn't really pick up the music, and if it did pick it up at all, you know, you have to worry about, you know, the copyrights and all that kind of stuff. The PlayStation's pretty careful about not letting it slip over anyway. And I just could not play this game without music. That's why I was saying, I'm like, well, we're gonna have to bite the bullet. They're either gonna see me acting a fool and I'm not gonna care about it, or or I'm just gonna have to stay anonymous and beat my head against the wall and not enjoy this game because I can't listen to music. Music really helps the medicine go down, especially a game like this that does require some persistence, being a little stubborn kinda. Because a lot of this stuff happens so fast that it's hard to practice certain skills. One, the scenario might not happen very often, and when it does, it usually happens so fast. You're like, oh, dang it, I meant to do this, and I didn't get a chance to, or I meant to do that. So yeah, you just got to move on to the next one, make the best of it. It's again, just love when you guys are requesting music. Something comes on unexpected. You guys are always going to catch me. God, that thing at these BRs, you can just do whatever you want. As long as you're a little careful, pick your shots. I think I'm going to have fun in this one. The very first jet I got, the F2. The F2 Banshee, that was my very first jet in this game. And that's a little jet I wouldn't mind flying in real life. That's one of those jets that's on that nice line where it's fast enough to be a lot of fun and maneuverable, but not too fast to where you're feeling like you're going to get yourself in trouble at some point. That would be a fun plane, but it was frustrating because again, they nerfed it way after I was done flying it, so it wasn't all that great when I had it. And jets were new. Everything was so much faster. It was kind of frustrating that was my first one. I should go back and fly that jet again. Oh, he's got you, but he's just off a little bit. You're just pulling away enough. Oh, he's coming close. Never-ending calamity. I need you to hear. I need you to see that I've had all I can take. Come and get me. You're doing what I hate, but I think it's hilarious. Normally I would say just turn and fight, but it is pretty funny and you're damaged and... You are the last one, right? Yeah. Usually I hate that. Like, just turn and fight, get it over with. But it is funny because they know they can't catch you. Even damage, they can't catch up to you. Oh, he's got a shot. He's got a shot. Take it. Take it. Oh, he must be out of ammo. You know the P-51 ain't out of ammo. Oh, at least I loved that about most of the P-51s have a ton of ammo. Especially the last one, the NA with like 3,500 rounds or something of 50 cal. Hell yeah. I had a lot of fun bringing that into ground RB. That was one of the first planes I started kind of doing casts with, and I'd take out a plane, go down, take out a ground target, go back up, take out an airplane. Oh, that thing is nasty. With that much ammo, you don't need to do anything. Pardon me, pardon me. You're such a dick. Here, make it real easy for you and land. How about that? I forgot to look how much ammo they got. Well, with 4 guns, it was only like 300 something. It's not a ton. I'm sure that one probably has even less. God, that's a goofy looking gun on the front of the thing. That is a goofy looking plane with that gun on there like that. And it's people's mindless games. While I burn, rise above the flame. You cheeky booger. The same, yeah. Where's Too Fast? That reminds me of his epic IL flight. He took off and he was high altitude, fought a couple guys off with his tail gunners, managed to bomb 2 bases, and then had to get defensive again, turned back, took that plane out, if I remember right. Since he took the plane out, was able to go back, get another base, and then fight his way back, managed to land, and then the match ended. It was unbelievable. Epic fight, all by himself. In a bomber, just fighting planes off left and right. That was a really cool flight. That reminded me of that just now. You're just basically dragging that whole team behind you. Come and get me. Can't quite do it. Alright, there's that one. Let me see how many battles we got left. I think that was my last one. Yep. Alright, so we'll do a couple more, Kim, and then I'm going to switch over to Star Trek. Because I am enjoying this plane. Broken your servant I kneel. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff to open because I haven't checked it since I stopped yesterday. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of goop to open when I get in there. Again, what's really getting me with that game is just the galaxy and seeing the planets, and it is visually really cool. And who doesn't love spaceships? And now that I'm getting other ships and they're shooting different types of, ammo and stuff, it does look really cool. I can say the same thing about Galaxy of Heroes, the Star Wars. Even though the battles are, you're just clicking and doing the strategy, they do look cool. At least you get some lightsabers and stuff in that. But the whole galactic, they need a little more of that in some of the Star Wars games. That's what I was saying. In Survivor and the first one, you get a little bit of that. You're in the ship and you get the holo and you're picking planets and you're going places. But it would be cool to have a little more of just the views of the, you know what I'm trying to say. Because it's just, it's gorgeous. Especially seeing those planets and stars and stuff from that perspective is really cool. I think that's what's sucking me in. Yeah, we're going up. God, that thing is crazy way more powerful. Again, takes you back to that time period. Imagine hopping in that thing, how invincible those guys probably felt. Yeah, how? It's definitely better at high altitude. Just nobody flies any bombers. So angry. I think him and his mom had a complicated relationship. Might want to talk to somebody about that, man.